As usual, copy and paste the content of the setup SQL file just to get a test table here. So this is our employees table, and you can see it with employee and manager names. So that's a small table of just a few rows. If you already worked on Oracle, they came up with the first query for hierarchical data, and it was based on the connect by clause. Snowflake implemented this as well, and let's do this interactively. So we'll say select something from employees, okay, and then we will say start with. This is like a where condition for the top node, and in our case, you can see that there is no manager. Manager is null for the top row. So start with the row where the manager is null, is empty. Okay, and then we'll say connect by. And here, yeah, definitely we'll have an employee is manager. It's a relationship like this one, but we'll have to use a prior clause uh, on this side or on the other side. So this prior clause tells us that you see the employee name from the previous row should be the current manager. Okay, and yeah, this would be something, but we'll select something else here, and even in Oracle, they had a special function for this kind of queries that Snowflake implemented as well. It's called sysconnect by pass. Okay, let's type it first, and we'll see later on how it goes. And yeah, that's for the employee name, and we'll have to pass a delimiter. So we'll say dot, and we'll call this pass. Okay, let's try to run it to see what we get. Okay, so interesting. For each, you can see here, for each employee, the employee name is at the end, and then it's we have the previous, the immediate manager, and the manager of the manager, and so on. Well, I can tell you this is interesting, but actually you'll get the actual hierarchy properly sorted if you say order by this specific pass. Yeah, you will get what you wanted. Trust me. And what we'll have to add here as well is the employee as name, but this should be prefixed by something. So we will have something like yeah, repeat. Let's say yeah, we'll have an indent here with two spaces. Yeah, per level, and that's another variable, built-in variable for this specific query. The connect by query is called level. So once again, sys connect by pass works only in this specific context, and yeah, you have level as well. Okay, this is our hierarchy. You can see directly the immediate children are right below with an indent, and yeah, this looks great. Well, Snowflake implemented as well what we call recursive CTEs, and look, I'll just paste it here the way it is because it's a longer version, and let's talk about this. As usual, you have with CTE, but prefixed with a recursive keyword in this case. And look, that's a union query. The top select, this will apply only to the top node. As you can see here in the where clause, we have the selection of the root node. So this is used, as you can see here, to eventually initialize some parameters like the level. The level is actually a derived variable from our query. We have no built-in functions here or parameters. We have no built-in pass. You can see here we start with one, yeah, the level one for the root node, then union all, and this is how it works. Union will select right below the the direct children of the current node. And that's why, as you can see here, you say select level plus one. So this would be the next level. And you can see here also, yeah, the third parameter here for us is a pass. We start with the employee name, but then, as you can see here, we have a pass concatenated with a dot and the current employee. And yes, we have our indented name here. As you can see also, we start with an employee, but then we did what we did before, yeah, repeat with a level, okay, repeat the specific, the fixed indent, two spaces, yeah, for the current level, and add this with the employee name. So basically, this will work the same. Let's run it. Okay, we get the exact result. Yes, I just stripped the dot uh, from the past prefix, but this is the only change I made. What's even more interesting, you can encapsulate this recursive CTE into a recursive view, except that we will do it slightly different. As you can see here, they have a create view, which is actually where the view is prefixed by the recursive keyword, just like before. And the right inside, you have the union query. You don't have the recursive CTE itself, but you have almost exactly what you had before. Let's run this. So remember, this will create a view. Okay, the view was created, and now let's select everything basically from this view. So here you have it. You don't have to type each and every time such a complex query.